Hey, been a little while. So, Quadeca's new song, Born Yesterday, was just released. I've listened to it about 3 times now, and I guess I just really kind of want to talk about it on my channel, which still exists, I guess. So Quadeca hasn't released anything since From Me to You, which is an album that I reacted to on this channel. I look back at that reaction and there's some opinions in there that I still agree with, and there are some things that I've changed my opinion on, but mostly it's still a really good album. I give it like a 7 out of 10. So when I found out he was releasing a new single and the new album that's coming out soon, yeah, I was pretty excited, and I was going to record my reaction to it, but I was so excited that I just listened to it the second it came out, so sorry. Yeah, it just got me kind of thinking about Quadeca and watching his journey as an artist. It's been very, very interesting. I've talked a lot about like how I found Quadeca's channel. I think how a lot of people found Quadeca's channel, and that was through the diss track, of course. And when you look back at that, it's crazy to see, that was the same person who's releasing all these new songs now. Like the YouTube music scene is really, really cool and very interesting, I think. You've got obviously KSI, who I'd say is like the big commercial giant, like easily the big commercial giant, of course, of people who are still doing YouTube, because you can't count Joji anymore because he's not a YouTuber, he's just, he's in his own realm at this point. But then you've got Quadeca, who certainly isn't as commercially big as him, but I think he really represents like the artistic side of YouTube artists a lot, because I go into a KSI song and I'm interested because I'm trying to see if he can release something that really blows my mind, because I don't think he has yet really. With Quadeca, there's like this fear going into his music that it's gonna end up being a bit garbage, because he's released so much good that he's surely going to be releasing like a dud single at some point, but somehow he still manages to blow my mind. So like, if you can't tell by that, I really, really like his new song. I look back at like when he released Sisyphus, and when I first heard that, I was like, oh my god, like this is a YouTube artist making a song like this. Like it was genuinely like, wow, this is incredible. I decided to listen to Sisyphus again after listening to his new song, and maybe it's kind of like the fact that it's so early and that this is a new song and I'm just getting into it, but man, this new song is on an entirely new level. This is easily his best song he's ever released, like easily. The production is like incredibly impressive. Sometimes it's just like, wow, I wish I could do that. I did upload on my channel kind of recently with my own song, and like I find Quadeca so inspiring because that's kind of like what I want to end up doing at some point, like making a song that good, like on Born Yesterday kind of level. The lyrics are amazing, like some of his best pen work, I gotta say. A lot of criticism I know that Anthony Fantano gave Quadeca's last album was the lyricism, which I can't disagree with. I think he does have a few corny moments on his last album, but this time I think he really nailed it. I think he really got the atmosphere of the song to a T. I think the lyrics very much fit what the song is doing. The vocals aren't amazing. Like there are some moments where it's clear that Quadeca's vocals still, I think, need a bit of work, but at the same time, there's moments where the vocals come across so rough that it does fit the aesthetic of the song. It certainly isn't a put off, like in any way. I just think that's, I guess, the only bit of criticism that I would give this song. Other than that, I think it's amazing. I think the production is literally like top tier, some of the best I've heard this year, if not this decade so far. The way like the drums come in and the tape aesthetic as well is outstanding. Like the refrain of She No Longer Needs You with that very bit crushed effect on it is fantastic, and the way like it echoes around the song is just brilliant. Yeah, I can't deny that this song hit me. Like I was like not expecting it to hit me as hard as it did. It caught me off guard, like how good it was. From Me to You is a very strong album, and it closes off very, very well. I think it hits all the emotional beats pretty hard in ways I don't think Sisyphus did. I think the closing parts of From Me to You are some of the best moments of the album, and I think Born Yesterday takes all of the good parts of Sisyphus and takes all of the good parts of the end of From Me to You and just combines them in a brilliant way. Yeah, man, I'd easily give this song like an 8, 9 out of 10, maybe probably like a 9 out of 10. If you haven't listened to it, I would urge you to listen to it. Maybe it's not your thing, which is fair enough. Like it's very experimental. I don't even know what genre it is. I can't even tell you, but whatever it is, I like it. It's certainly my kind of thing, or the way Quadeca does it anyway. Yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to say. It's a brilliant moment. I'm looking forward to this new album. I'll post a live reaction to that. Well done, Quadeca. I'm very, very impressed. I'm very excited to hear what you've got in store. on this record. If it's anything like this new single, then I'm sure it's gonna be a banger of an album. But yeah, thank you for listening to me kind of just ramble my thoughts. Yeah, peace out, I guess.